it.
It's
right.
like 80s
Get it
hair,
done.
you know?
Yeah.
It just
All
needs a
right.
hat. Yeah.
Welcome back. Newest episode of Gathol as of right now, but 4 days from now it won't be the newest episode. So,
Time. Yeah.
yeah. All right. Cool. So, we got 5 players today. No one new. So we're gonna hop right in to what you guys have been up to in your downtime. Proteus, no time has gone by for you, so like since you're playing games back to back, like that, you don't get your stuff. So you gotta continue doing it. You gotta miss games in order to get this bonus.
None for you.
All right, Susie, you were working on making shrines to Sulune. So there is a church there. The cleric to Moradin is a pretty cool guy, since other denominations have started to kind of live here and stuff. So like the church was originally built to Moradin because it's like this is a dwarf settlement, but now little shrines are popping up to other gods. There is one for Sulune now, and then there is one for it looks like a little green man. It's just sort of like a very like nature and earth sort of thing. All right, so that is done. Chris, you were reading through Keen's notes. So Keen's notes indicate to you a couple things. The first off thing is that he is very suspicious of Rico Strongrock, who is a dwarf that is the head miner of the civilization. Rico Strongrock has he feels that this character is some kind of like underworld. He has some sort of thing where he's maybe extorting people or something, but he always seems to have items that the civilization needs. He charges for it, but he's still part of the team, so he's unsure on how to really deal with that. That's kind of his like over time. You read a lot of older stuff that's like him deliberating on like how to train the adventurers, how to plan, it's like leaving Gathol, structural integrity. There begins to be a debate about, like, just before you guys sort of start adventuring, there begins to be a debate about, is he digging too deep? Does he need to expand outward? And he's having a real battle with himself about that, which ultimately ends in reaching out to the adventurers and asking, like, hey, what should I do? And that's kind of when the game started. Like that's like up to now. So some of the basic stuff there. It's not. He was a pretty open guy. His dad was the last king of Gathol, but he understood that after the rearranging and the apocalypse that happened, like that sort of couldn't function anymore. There are too many races here, too many different things. So that you also notice early him is also like, seeing, he's very concerned about like the downward spiral of Gathol, and like he really hopes that people can, he was a hopeful guy, so he hopes people can make it through the closed off, and spending too much time underground and stuff. So that's kind of the gist of it.
Okay.
Did you have any specific questions about things you were looking for?
Threats unaddressed, I think.
Threats unaddressed. I would say that after he let all the adventurers out, he was pretty open about what threats are there, which are basically just the plot hooks. The one thing that his threat was, like, he didn't really know how to address Rico Strongrock, so that's maybe a thread that could be happening. He also but yeah, so those are the only real threats that, but even the Rico thing is more of like a, I don't know what's happening, I'm just going to let it slide most of the time,
Yeah, like he's not stealing from my pantry, so.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Badger.
So,
oh,
yep.
Sorry.
Oh, the other group, when I was with them, actually had some information on that Rico angle. Is that something that I can speak to, or only if it comes up, really?
Yeah, so if you want to bring that
Alright.
up during game, you certainly can. But right
Yeah,
now, I'm just sort
okay.
of taking care of the out of character what has
Downloading.
been happening, and then we'll go
Great.
into it. And yeah, you certainly
Okay.
can. All right, cool. So Badger, what were you working on? Yeah, so you guys have fully relocated to there. So there's now a forward outpost in that building. It needs some work. It definitely needs some love. So the benefit is you are going to get warnings now. Basically, if anything is coming from the sand or from the other direction. But the downside is it's about a day's travel and a teleport away to that place from Gathol. So it is a little bit distant. Now that you've explored that place, there are some bats at the top of it that are dangerous, but you just haven't bothered them. Like, basically, if you don't go up and try to clear them out, then you're fine. But that there is a sort of known entity in your house that eventually you're gonna have to deal with. Cool. And the last one is Ander. You've been working on building a shrine to Mistra. So now there's a shrine to Mistra, shrine to Sulune, Green Man, Morden Temple. Sort of getting a little crowded in that temple. Maybe
no one else needs to join us. We're good. I'm not greedy.
Sure. All right, cool. So all that has been done.
One day you catch Badger is just dropping off just a random statue. You don't know who it is. He's like, no, it looks like a temple.
Here, Badger.
There's enough gods now. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is looking. Like
these are all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So we're gonna start off with everyone kind of in the Great Hall, and I think you guys are kind of prepping for going out to clear out the rest of this Duragar cave. And what I'd like is a few minutes here of roleplay, kind of the Ander, Badger, Durok, and Susie team filling in Proteus and what's going on, and Proteus filling them. So why don't we start with the big team, and then we'll go on to Proteus.
Well, Proteus, you see, we found this big hole in the earth outside, and inside that hole are a bunch of crazed up Duergar. You know, the bad dwarves. They're shite. That's what they are. And we went in there, and they started attacking us, and we think they're being magically controlled by something. But even if they were not, they'd still be worthy of dying. So we found some things in there too, like some sort of giant skeleton, undead, and it was behind this rock fall. So it's some weird things going on out there, and we need to get back in there and investigate.
It was guarding some like tombs from like robbers like us, so we killed them and robbed it.
Well, it sounds god awfully dangerous. Thankfully, you all look.
Oh, and there was a big pit that made people scared.
We got this.
Good, excellent.
Don't stare into the
I
pit.
won't let you die today.
I really appreciate that. Very, very much indeed.
Let me just write that down. No reason.
I said today.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, Ander, you mentioned that you're a warlock, which is something that the folks training me here in Gathol tell me that I am as well. A funny thing happened on the way to Bardic College. My soul was captured by some sort of patron. So that's sort of what I do as well, although I don't really understand it all that terribly well. So I'm sure I'll have lots of questions on the way out.
Well, we do have quite a journey ahead of us. I don't profess to be an expert in the field, but I'll happily share what I know.
I appreciate that, even that. I have a flower with me. It's in a pot. It's sitting in the Great Hall next to me. I'll stash it back in my room before we leave. It's a big, beautiful flower. It's black. in such a manner that it actually eats light that comes near it. It featured in a dream, and when I woke up, it just sort of appeared in my room, and so I'm caring for it. I haven't given it a name yet, but I mean something black and flowery, if you have any suggestions.
Salune is good.
Yes, okay, there we go. Saluni the flower. Done.
Is that
Suze
perhaps the
Saluni
best
is
name to give
offended.
a devourer?
Salune is
Oh, really?
offended.
in your
Oh, yeah,
goddess's
probably.
domain.
It's a great name.
Yeah, but Saluni doesn't know where it came from. Well, lovely. If we happen to run into any people who need to be convinced to change direction or of anything else, really, I'm your guy. Otherwise,
Would you need a talker?
excellent. Yes, that seems to be what I can do.
Turok gets us in trouble. I mean,
Oh, he sounds wonderful to me.
Oh, what kind of? Hey, I didn't attack those cultists. I got him to switch sides, and then I killed him.
yeah, you did.
Oh.
Yeah, you did.
He deserved to die.
No,
yeah,
that's
what
very
you
impressive.
think.
It is not our place to judge. That will be for the gods to decide.
That was such a hilarious,
Yes,
like,
all them, many of them.
like way to get around the contract of killing someone on the other side is like ask them to join you and then kill them immediately. Just
Excellent.
really,
Wow.
so good, so
Gotta hand
good.
it to him.
Cool. So you guys
Brilliant.
head out. Does anyone want to buy any potions or anything of that nature? Metal prices for swords and armor is still higher than normal. So let me know if you want to buy any of that stuff.
I might take another couple of potions since I got paid recently.
Yeah, does everyone have a potion of healing?
It's 30 gold.
Yeah, they're only
30 gold. Save your life. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up another.
Well, it's about time I talked to y'all about something a little more useful in different situations than a potion of healing there.
I don't want your beer.
Ha! No. I give them out for free, as you know.
Oh,
and so
excellent.
yes. Well, when you travel with me, it's one of the benefits.
It is.
No, what I'm talking about though is, you see, we got attacked by someone who went invisible last time, and the stories are I wasn't around, but the stories about how he took out Arethi, and he was invisible, not very good. So I think we can pool some money together and maybe get this cool lantern of revealing that which is invisible.
Well, how much do you need?
Well, I need another couple hundred gold to be able to get that.
Oh, just 100?
2.
I got 100 for you.
I can chip in 60.
Badger can chip in. I shouldn't talk about myself in the third person. That's weird.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yep.
And we can just like swing it around the party.
What do you need?
I think he's short another 40.
All right.
Well, I was thinking I'd hold on to it, so I'll pay everybody back.
Yeah, but I'm usually with you when we adventure, so it's cool.
Yeah, but your hand's got to be free to do the which one it was.
I need you to hold on to this lantern, Turok.
Oh, that's very kind. I'm really just hoping that I survive. I don't know if you got that message, but I've only been on the warlock job for 2 months.
So thanks for
I
your
already promised you're gonna survive.
Let me know when you're ready, and I'll delete it off the items list.
But I did see so Badger, you got me 40, 60 from you, and 100 from you. Thank you so much. I'll make sure you get it back with change.
Excellent.
All right.
Don't take it off yet. I gotta copy it.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I said.
much.
I said let me know when you're done, so I'll delete it.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. I can't be more helpful. I've had to spend a lot of gold getting precious inks to copy into my spell books.
I heard
there'll be more
most
useful
expensive.
tools.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't you worry about it.
Mm.
You know, your brewery will someday also include a winery, and then we will become friends.
Sure, yeah. I guess we'll try to make a distillery, and they used it to burn some fucking kobolds down. So I guess we'll try a vineyard next.
Yeah,
Make a
Oh.
deception roll, Duroc.
A
I
deception
could give you
roll?
some pointers on that if you'd like.
I'll take some hard alcohol versus some crap beer. I mean, great beer.
Susie, you know Duroc is lying about that. He's not gonna make a winery.
I thought we were
Uh.
becoming closer, not friends, because I don't have any friends, but closer, as in not enemies.
Now, is the lie because he has no intention of building a winery, or that he just does not know a single thing about wine?
Yeah, probably the latter.
Yeah.
I have pasted the lantern of revealing. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Mm.
So, what we're gonna do now is I want you, so you guys are traveling now. It's about a day's travel to the tunnel anyway. Proteus, I want you to tell them about some of the islands you visited last time.
Oh, good God. It was a very strange trip. So to begin with, I tagged along with some of the people who had been training me in Gathol for the 2 months that I've been here in this new world. There was Coil, and there was Squawk, and there was Starfire, and they rejected the idea of exploring these Duergar caves. And instead decided to go after the hags.
Oh yeah.
I understand. Yep. It
how'd
turns
that
out
go?
there are some hags about.
We about them.
We never saw them. When we got to the docks, was it in the ocean? I wasn't really all that clear
Yeah, it's
on
like
this.
right around here.
Okay.
The ocean area. Yeah.
So oceanside docks. We were met by frogmen. That was fun. My first
That's the
experience.
ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
They were very friendly. There was an ambassador waiting for us with a boat to take us wherever we needed to go. So friendly. Who knew?
So
We
friendly.
were there at his naming
Um,
ceremony, you know.
Someone got him drunk,
Um,
not me.
and, so we asked them about this extortion ring that the hags had going. Like, my God, how terrible for you that the hags are forcing tribute from you in this kind of protection ring. Like, this diabolical, hellish thing, and they were good with it. I mean, they actually appreciated the service that the hags gave them, because the hags have actually been protecting them from all of the insane heavenward war that keeps spilling out from above down to here.
Badger, you
and-
look
and-
up like where he points up, and there's like this huge tear, Aurora Borealis in the sky that's just sort of bleeding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what that
Yeah.
was.
I mean, they're actually helping them, and so we were just momentarily at a loss. Like, well, okay. I mean, I guess we won't just go knock on the hag's door and try killing all of their pets then. So at a loss, we asked the frog people to just take us somewhere, because I mean, part of the objective is to explore, right? So we explored. They took us to a very strange island that appeared to be deserted. We explored all around, and it looked perfectly normal, except for a couple of really tiny, subtle, weird details, like the fact that there wasn't a single footprint anywhere in the island. There weren't any people. There weren't any windows on the houses. And eventually we went down this mining shaft in the middle of the town, and we discovered that the entire island was filled with over 100 mimics. Yeah. I mean, the dwellings themselves, the things inside the dwellings, even a letter that we picked up. Mimic. And it turned out...
allies now?
yeah, the mimics, there it is. The mimics had thought that we were an adventuring party they hired to check out the island in order for them to troubleshoot And so, of course, we gave them our honest appraisal and got paid, and then sailed away.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Got
Hmm.
paid.
Well, thank
so
you for the loan.
Yes.
This
So
one's sticky.
we got back on the boat, and
All right, and we'll cut
Yep.
there because you guys have arrived in the tunnel.
excellent.
All right, so you all are in the tunnel. You should be able to see. Tell me if you can't see anything. There should be like a just a ring around your character.
Yeah, you had to scroll down a little bit.
All right.
A bit.
So it's gonna be right. You're like smack dab in the middle of the big black square, Proteus.
Yep.
All right. So
Jason, this isn't from my character, but I want to give 2 words: mimic familiar.
Ooh,
yeah, I have seen
nice.
that. There.
Really?
It derailed an Acquisitions Incorporated game. A mimic was pretending to be a dog very poorly. It literally said the word bark. It was hilarious. All right.
Good one.
So
Would be good for like a warlock tome too. That's actually
yeah.
amazing.
All right. So for Proteus's benefit, basically, you went sort of to this giant hole, basically just carved straight down into this plains land. Right outside, there was like this house where a dude was like just sitting out front on the porch drinking what seemed to be some sort of tea. He waved at you, but everyone was like, "Don't look at him. Just ignore him." And then you guys kind of just walked by.
Okay.
And you went through this winding tunnel, seeing like dead Duragar on the way. There's a few dead ones. I'll actually show you here. I can pick you up. So the start of the tunnel was like, kind of looked like that.
Whoa.
Bottom left.
It's
Like-
floating all over.
Yeah. And then you kind of moved through it. And then there was like a table and some chairs. And then there were some ladders.
Badger's like narrating how all these guys died.
Yeah, more
Mhm.
ladders.
Mhm.
And then there was like a big
Give the
room
tour.
here. Like, if you could see this room. It was like basically
got
there
a
were
cliff.
Duragar up on the top firing down onto the party here. And then you guys went through this door. And now you're here.
Good lord. So there were bodies of dead dwarves all over the place. I mean, how long dead?
Excuse me. Dead pieces of shite.
Dead
there we go.
Duragar. Very specific. I
Point
don't know,
taken.
like 4 days maybe? They smell pretty bad, but it's pretty fresh.
Mm.
I mean,
Dead. I can't
honestly,
even tell the difference.
yeah, that's exactly the joke I was gonna make. You're unsure if that smell was after death or post or pre-death.
Oh god.
All right, so now you guys are all set. You're free to move about the cabin. Feel free to pick up your characters and move them, explore. Let me know if you're doing anything.
All right, so
Mhm.
Duroc is going to point off into this direction, not the way Susie went, and he's going to say,
Mhm.
"I do believe the control mastermind is off that way somehow."
This way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
So had you determined that previously, or is this like tick
Well, yeah. So
All right.
I believe it was it's always been a different freaking spellcaster every time telling us where it is. So I
I
think
just
a
push
reason.
Badger into that area. We go this way.
Yeah. So yeah. They did the magic detecting and it was over there.
Oh, excellent.
But you can
Thank
only
you,
do it
Badger.
on a live piece of shit.
All right.
Oh wait.
All right. Wait.
Hey, Ander.
Whoa.
Let's stay close.
You're a
Okay.
good man, Duroc. Can't see a damned thing in here. I don't understand for the life of me how you all manage to see. I'm grateful for it, but I don't understand it.
We'll get you better seeing.
Perhaps your strange eldritch powers will grant you the ability someday.
Oh, if Mistra can be so
Yeah, you can always
generous.
trade your eyeballs.
You know what?
Right,
If
yeah,
you
so
only
over
prayed
here-
to Selene,
over here, what you see is like, this is where the boulder was. So there's like a small cave, and there was like a boulder sort of lodged in here. And over here on these squares, there was like a pressure plate that released this, and then you saw the boulder kind of already has gone all the way down here. The trap has already been sprung, as the other players remember dodging this boulder.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm evil in that way.
Indiana Jones.
But yeah, it seems like other than that, there's like just a solid wall there. So you probably think that there's another way. Like the thing is still more like you'd have to go through this wall.
I mean, should we search for a secret door over here?
There isn't one. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there are there's two exits that you haven't been. You haven't been like down this tunnel more. And there's also an outcropping at the very entrance of the thing. There was like a fork.
Oh,
And there was one place that you actually hadn't gone over there. So
that's right. So we kind of went all the way,
Oh.
like where we're running now. We kind of went all the way over there before.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just big pit, right?
yeah, this is the big pit
Okay.
down
Oh,
here.
okay.
And where we had the fight. So we
Okay.
actually want to go west, not east and south.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So exactly where I was going, Duroc.
Yeah.
yeah.
hmm
Okay. Just
Down,
want to
down here is where the big skeleton.
point out
came
how I
through.
was right.
Oh,
Yep.
wait a minute.
This
Are
is
we
where
going
the
back now?
This is where the skeleton
Oh.
is. Yep.
Yeah, well,
We got some good
look, I
stabbing in
was
there.
just pointing at where the magic was, because that's still where it is.
Okay. I understand.
I just don't know how to get there.
Yeah, there's that big old rock.
Yeah, there's nothing down there.
Yeah. So Badger, you see
Looted
this like
graves.
sort of like around this area, like sort of kind of unique to this place. There's kind of all this like underground foliage that seems to be growing here, which strikes weird to anyone with any sort of nature skill, because like there's no light here. So like how would it go?
Okay. Can I try to identify it?
Yeah. Give me a nature check.
All right.
15. Yeah, so this seems to be like really good foliage. Like it's like it's like aloe vera
Healthy.
or athelas. Like it's sort of
Oh.
that like it's very nice and sort of has these properties. So if you want to gather it, I will allow you to refresh a healer's kit if you want to just sort of collect it and put it in there.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, I can bring it back to Gathol.
Okay, so as you collect it, does someone have a healer's
Mhm.
kit they want to refresh, or
Yeah,
you
I
could just
Doesn't
make a
Dara?
healer's kit? Actually, that might
Yeah.
be better. Just
Well,
why don't
that
you
sounds
add to
good.
your inventory a healer's kit?
Alright.
Okay, yeah. So,
All right. One fresh healer's kit.
Yeah, it has 10 charges. Yeah, just I don't know.
Oh.
And basically what it does is if someone is unconscious, you don't have to make a roll. You can just stabilize them. Whereas
Oh.
otherwise, you'd have to make a roll to do that.
Oh, that's fantastic. Since I don't have that skill.
Mhm.
All right.
So while digging up these leaves, you see these like strange purple stones underneath. These are sort of these. They look kind of like gemstones, but with your nature check, you think that these purple stones are the reason why these leaves and this foliage could grow. There's a
Okay.
few of them, not a lot, but they're definitely like they stand out like a sore thumb.
Well, that seems extraordinarily valuable. I mean, especially for a place like Gathol, with so much like it has a lot of like subterranean territory, right?
Yep.
So to
Yeah.
be able
Mhm.
to grow like crops like this underground, that's kind of amazing.
Mhm.
I don't suppose anybody can carry a bunch of purple rocks.
I mean, anyone
Sure.
could. They're not like heavy or
Oh,
anything.
okay.
They're small. They're
All right. I mean, should I just write them down like purple rocks of growing stuff?
yeah. Write down purple rocks for now until you
Okay.
figure out what they are, and then
All
I'll
right.
let you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'll narrate all of this while I'm gathering them up. Alright.
You're like looking back at the party, like I am gathering purple rocks. Like
Yeah.
As soon as he moves.
I like to think I'm a little more articulate than that, but thanks. Brad.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you
Where,
move down
This
this
is
where
why
is
I'm trying
way.
not to refer to
Badger?
myself in the third person.
Where's Badger? Where's Badger? Badger? Okay, thank you.
Badger needs to
Oh
be in
wait,
front.
were we not supposed to go down here? I thought this was the way. No, it's not the way.
That it ends, so you need to go north of where you are, Proteus.
Oh crap! I'm sorry.
No,
All
it's
right.
okay. You're figuring it out.
I mean, look, come on. I got some plants. I mean,
Hey,
Go to the corner.
Proteus, how you see in the dark?
oh, I'm a half elf. So it's a racial trait.
Oh, like Starfire.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Actually, quite a lot like Starfire. Only much newer at what I do, and not nearly as effective.
So you enter into this corridor. You see that this sort of uncut corridor turns into like a nice, large, like crafted stone like floor and walls. There are pillars in the middle. I don't know if you can see that far, but yeah. So like basically, this is a new manufactured place.
So is this the sort of thing that Duergar do?
I mean, they're dwarves, so digging tunnels and stuff is definitely within their wheelhouse.
Okay.
I suppose it's a question of how much their condition has perverted who they actually are.
It's true too.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was thinking.
How
Just
long have I
a
been there?
quick out of character question for you, Jason. I think this lantern works as long as it's burning oil, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna burn it.
I mean,
so
I just assumed you as soon as you buy it, it's basically permanently on. Like I just had assumed that.
Great.
You're a
So that
beautiful
means-
human being.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
means Ander should be able to see at my 60.
Oh yeah. So you're producing light too. Let me add light to your
Mhm.
character.
Excellent.
Oh,
You're
thank
not wrong.
God.
For 30 feet and dim for 30.
Gorgeous.
So, oh man, I don't have a way to do that here.
That's fine.
Dang.
Well, mine is 5, 10, 15.
Yours is 60 feet.
Yeah, but it's 45 like at bright and then 15 at dim. So just give me 30 feet of light that I'm shedding and see what that does.
Yeah, but the thing is I can't give you light different than what you can see. Those are going to be
Which
the
is fine.
same number. So could I do like what,
Just
30
make mine light
feet
instead of.
and then 50? It says so 15.
If I'm going to be using the lantern to see by, I'm not going to be using my dark vision anyway.
How's that?
No, you got to give it 30, and then it'll give me the additional 30 after that.
Right.
'Cause
I
it-
gave
'cause
you 30 feet and then 15 feet of dim light.
No, it's a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
That's a 30-foot diameter.
Let me see. All right, let me see what it looks like.
I don't know if this was intentional, Jason, but I can see beyond my light.
You're supposed to be able to because
Yeah,
I'm
now
shedding
you
light
can see because of his light. Yeah, that's
Okay. No, I'm just making sure that's a
all
thing.
right. Here, I'll give you 30 feet dim. How's that? Is that better?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's yeah. The edge is that is now 30
Okay.
feet.
And then this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
Well, but now I have no dim, but I should have an additional 30 feet of dim if you can do that.
I can't.
Just figure
Like
that
I
out.
that that's all I can do right there.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd be just extending the light. So the problem is they have a new light program in this game that's way more robust than what we're actually using right now.
Yeah, let's worry about it later.
But if I turned it on, it would crash the whole game. So
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
huge
yeah.
gap,
we're
so
not going
let's
to do that. We're not going to do that.
I remember the last time we crashed the game.
That's
It was
bad.
not fun.
Cool. So yeah. All right. So you see in the middle of the room. Oh no, you can't. No one can see in the middle of the room yet.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Are we going? I'm
Jason,
sorry.
Getting up to that
Yeah,
corner still.
you're going north, Proteus.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So now you're in the
Jason,
middle of the room. You see a Duragar on top of a statue. Susie, can you make me a religion check as well as Duroc?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my religion, real good. Oh, okay, I'll take it. At -1.
17. All right.
Good stuff.
Give me 1 second here. All right,
Is there
so
a
you
way to
see a
move the
statue in the middle of the room, and it is being defaced. It is a statue to Otiax. I can spell it for you if you'd like. It's Otiax. It is a it's like it's a vestige. It's like Shaxx. It's like in that same sort of pantheon. So sort of like near gods, could be a god sort of entity. And this Duragar is defacing it. It's just he's just sort of carving into it with this like sort of long knife.
I shoot it.
All right. So let's roll some initiative.
Maybe you shouldn't fucking deface religion, bitch.
Well, is it compatible religion?
Do they speak common? Do we know?
I mean, these ones are mind controlled, but you can go ahead and talk to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could try. You haven't tried, so you wouldn't
Okay.
know.
Yeah. Okay.
God
Sorry,
damn it, Badger. I did as best as I
to-
could.
Okay.
I like the idea of everyone kind of like taking a moment to look, and then like Susie's just like, like just
Everyone's looking at each other like,
question.
who's gonna do it first?
Like, at least Susie has a
Mhm.
chance of actually hitting.
Yeah. Badger looks back and he's like, "Who's gonna shoot at you or me?" And like, she's already firing the arrow. All right, let's read.
Don't talk. I just.
Yep. All right. Cool. So, you fire. I don't. Go ahead and shoot and make the attack.
Yeah, that
so-
one.
It fires and then it just sort of clangs off the top of the statue and then like spirals and then clangs down on the ground.
Oh wait, did she help deface it more?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
she like dotted an eye or something.
yeah.
I make it look like I meant it.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I'm helping.
All right.
God,
Cool.
there's 2 accents on that rune, not one.
All right. So, Badger, it is your turn.
Stabby.
Yes.
14 does not hit.
Which is not great stabby.
Hmm. Still, valiant attempt, and that was a back attack, right?
No, it knew you
Oh.
were there. Like, you're no longer in the surprise round because Susie let them
Fuck
know.
it.
All right,
Oh.
Susie, your turn again.
Well,
Ooh, I get to go.
That's
Oh,
still
wait,
not
wait,
a
no,
strike.
sorry. Badger gets his, he's a monk, so monk bullshit
Yeah.
away.
Oh.
That also does not hit.
all right.
All right, bud.
Doesn't hit.
That does
All
not
right.
hit. He's just dodging, hitting off of his armor. You see the insane look in his eye.
I thought you were carving, bro. Like, what's up?
All right. Duroc, your turn.
All right, so I'm thinking even if he can't see in my light, and it will still be able to see that there's a light over there, and he can follow that. So I'm not too worried about
Yeah.
staying that close to him anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Andor, I think you've also cast the light spell, so like the light is coming on.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Okay,
you know what?
20.
I should. I don't think I did that. All players see.
Make him
light.
shed light. Yeah.
There
make
you
him
go.
Shed 20 feet. Yeah, nice. Now they overlap.
Yay.
All right. There I go. That's my move.
Okay.
I
All right.
throw an axe at him.
Oh, you're gonna throw an axe.
A hand axe, yeah.
Oh, that hits.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's finally run out of dodges.
What's that? Otax. What's that? What's this thing look like? This statue that he's defacing.
It looks like a give me 1 second. Oh, it looks like a trying to think of how like you would understand it. It looks like a large sort of embodiment of, it looks like a person almost, but it looks like, imagine like the, why can't I remember his name, the ferryman, right? It's a lot.
Charon?
Yeah, it's a lot. Looks like that dude, right? Like that's
Okay.
sort of what you'd imagine him to be,
Mm.
and that's the sort of feeling you get. Like less Undertaker and more about like travel, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, cool.
Hmm.
Proteus, your turn.
Oh, he just seems like not somebody to hate all that much. But regardless, Susie said to kill the Duergar, so that's what we're doing. So I move up a little bit closer, but not too close, mind you, and then lob one of these really kind of disgusting gross bolts at it. Here we go.
It's definitely an Eldritch Blast, but
Yeah.
but the way he fires it is sort of like
This is so ghastly.
That's great.
Eldritch Blast.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it looks sort of like this sort of dark, sort of just pool of like shadows and air just sort of going out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, that hits.
Just a bit.
All right, cool. So now they go. So this Duragar is going to attack Badger at disadvantage, I'm assuming. Durak, yes.
Yeah, I will give him the protection. Here, I'll just
All right.
throw that out there for
He
people to know what it
misses.
is.
Then
Ooh, that's nice.
I'm gonna just make these go.
No, and then.
Yeah, and then. All right, so these two guys appear
What?
in your sight range.
Okay, that's all that happens because it's the only one here.
Oh, there they are.
You might not be able to see them.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I will note that the only reason you can see these dudes is because of the lantern. They are invisible, but you can see them. All right.
I can't see
I'm
that. I
going.
can't see that.
Yeah.
There's a pillar.
These Duragar are sort of what you might imagine a cleric more to look like. They don't wear the heavy armor. They wear sort of more robes, but these are even more insane. Like they have these sort of like weird daggers that seem to be like just oozing this red liquid. And they're just like they're mad. And they start screaming at Durak. Durak, I'm going to need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, this
Oh
would be good.
no.
It's not petrification, is it?
No.
Okay, fail.
It is a charm. Okay, I'm
Oh.
going to need you to make an attack with advantage on Badger.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh.
17
All
Glad your
hits.
strength is low.
Yep, that hits.
What?
Take
What?
12 damage. All
Ouch.
right, and the other one yells at Badger. So Badger, I'm going to need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Hold on, I'm still taking 12 damage.
No, take your time, please.
I'm getting over that. Traumatizing.
All right, make an intelligence saving throw whenever you're ready.
Could
Maybe.
be worse.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that saves. Yep. So
Ooh.
it yells at you, and you feel your mind like whispering just like all these like nasty things about Durak and just like attack Durak. And after he hits you, you like whirl back and you like lift your fist, but then you like shake it off. All right, cool.
Look out, man. His shield.
Ander.
It's got me.
Yikes.
All right, time to contribute.
Time to contribute.
Fireball.
Yeah. Oh God,
Murder.
what I wouldn't give right
Murder.
now. I think I'm gonna try and hit this boy with a sacred flame.
Ooh, okay.
So DC 13.
It hits.
This I didn't even bother opening my character sheet. I
Yeah,
assumed
'cause it never hits.
It never hits.
Yeah, when you don't call it flash canister, it hits more often.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Then I'll take a bonus action to actually Badger ate it a little bit. I'm gonna use a bonus action to heal him a little bit.
Yeah. So you Proteus, this might be kind of like a weird realization for you. So he said he was a warlock, and you know he's a warlock, but he's casting like healing spells.
Nice
Like,
bolt
his-
instead of gross
he's
bolt.
like healing people and doing these things.
God.
So you might be like a little bit jealous because all you can do is inflict pain. Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
I totally got duped. I did. Damn it.
Badger, I am sorry. I could not help you more, but I gave you 5.
That's pretty good.
Oh, come on. That's
Hey, it's
something.
something.
For 2d6, it could have been worse.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Badger, your turn.
Gonna back away from Durak.
Wise.
I'll try to stab this guy. Like, I'm gonna keep stabbing this guy. We're stabbing this guy.
Miss.
Maybe not.
That's 11's
What
miss.
about punching him? We gonna
Yep.
punch him?
The punch goes
We
through.
punch him.
Holy crap!
Like punch this guy.
You're really good at punching.
Oh my God.
Yep. Monks. All right.
Mm.
Susie, your turn.
I'm gonna protect the Ander.
I appreciate that.
Or the Proteus, whichever
So do I.
one. Like, how about
Mhm.
here? So, like, like they have to come through me to get to them.
Did I use
Mhm.
the
And
same
then,
model for you two? No. They're different. They're
No. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
sorry.
Ander has
blue.
like a bag. Yeah.
Mhm.
Didn't
Yeah.
realize.
That's where I
Got
keep that
confused.
half-gallon of water.
And then I will try to use my crossbow again. If this one fails, I throw it to the ground.
Yeah.
Because it has failed twice now. Good.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That looks good. That's nice.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
Wow.
8 kills
You
him.
get bonus damage.
Well,
Nice.
Yeah. It wasn't 8, it was 6, but like the 8 would have been critical damage. But
Oh,
Just
right.
for damage.
So it's still alive.
Oh.
Shut
But
up,
it's a-
guys! Stop helping the DM!
I didn't say anything.
I know.
Good job, Ander.
I had no idea.
All right, Durak, your turn. Who knows how much health it has left? Could be one,
have
could be
one
2.
or
Who knows?
2, 3, 4.
Hmm.
So which one did Susie just attack?
This one here in the front. This Duradar.
Oh, that
Yeah, first
right.
one we said.
The defacer, the defiler.
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
near my badger. Don't
So-
touch
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and call out to an ancestor.
Okay.
And the first ancestor I'm going to call out to is, they're not necessarily my specific ancestors, ancestors of Gathol.
Yep.
And the first hero to come back has a blackish, bushy beard. It's kind of hard to see exactly what he looks like though. But if you take a look, Durak says when he like closes his eyes and he says, "Keen, help me!" And an image of Keen appears right behind the
Oh, I love it.
the invisible cleric guy there. And then
That's handy.
that echo or ghost or whatever of thing actually makes an attack for Durak.
Is it an advantage?
It does because it takes up space and stuff like that. So
Nice.
Wow.
All right, that's a
Nice.
hit.
That was huge.
that's it. And he swings his weapon, does 11 points of damage to the
Nice.
guy.
You know you can roll well against them too.
Yeah. All right, cool. We again see Keen's just smile, and he's there and he's fighting alongside with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Finally gets out of the hole.
Yeah. All right. Badger, or no, sorry. Proteus, your turn.
All right. Can I see okay to shoot?
So basically, I can't see what you can see. If you can see the bad guys, then you're fine.
Yeah.
If you can't, then you
Okay.
can't.
All right. So I'll shoot at the unengaged invisible guy.
Yep.
Another gross bolt because I'm afraid that's what I do now.
Hmm. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Excellent.
You do it well.
Yes, it's a good thing.
All right.
And there's a sickening splatter.
Ugh.
Okay. Cool. So would he know the difference between you and your image, Duroc?
Yeah. He's kind of grayed out, like, and doesn't look solid
Okay, cool.
necessarily.
So he's gonna attack you
It's
with
translucent and gray.
with a really gross looking dagger. It's got this like red ooze all over it. Oh no.
Like blood?
Nasty shit.
It's more like it's somewhere between blood and jello. Like imagine
Nice.
Oh,
somewhere
It
that
on
doesn't
top.
sound bad at all.
Control the Duergar. It's gonna get me now.
Oh no.
It's a dagger with cheap special effects on it.
Nice.
All right, so you're gonna take 10 damage physical from the dagger,
Shit.
and then the ooze
Nose.
seeps into your skin and touches you and makes you just feel not right, and it does 11 damage to you.
Oof.
Then it attacks you again
Gross.
with its a second attack,
What?
and
Sorry,
it's
Nan.
gonna hit you for 5 points of damage from its dagger again,
Okay.
and then 9 damage as more ooze seeps into your skin.
No one's gonna know exactly how many hit points that Durock's got left, but it's probably more than 0, but not many.
Yeah, it just starts stabbing at you and just gleefully, and it's just like all this like red, like all of your blood is just mixing with this gelatin. It's real gross.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This Duragar over here is going to attack Badger. It also enlarges like the last ones. It like gets really big and muscular, and you can see it just like sort of like hulks out almost.
Freaks
and
out, yeah.
swings down at you, but it misses and just smashes its mace up against the floor. This Duragar comes over here and attacks Badger at advantage,
Mm.
Mm.
and it's gonna deal you
I need to go shifty.
4 damage from the dagger and 8 damage from the poison, the ooze poison.
Yeah.
And then it's going to scream its mind melting screams at Proteus.
Oh.
I'm going to need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Mm. Well, lucky for me, that does not have a negative. So.
Yeah.
Can I see
Oh.
where Badger goes?
Nice.
What?
Does not have a negative. Yep.
Right.
Yeah. What did you want to say, Susie?
I just want to say, wait for me.
Mm.
All right.
To Badger.
Ander, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna trust Susie in that she can get to Badger. So I'm gonna go and help out Duroc because that was
Wait,
a rough
Can you
hit.
see Duroc?
Yeah, I have a lantern.
Oh, right. He has a lantern.
Our
Yeah, I
lights.
can get up right next to him.
Very lucky. Very lucky you bought that lantern.
Yes. Otherwise, I'd be groping about in darkness like a human.
Yeah, these invisible Duergar would have been worse.
Yeah.
Phrasing?
Uh,
Phrasing?
so I'm just gonna wander up to Duroc, and I am going to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, I like Cure Wounds. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, 16. That's
Special
cool.
Warlock Cure Wounds.
So I'm still less than half.
We get it. You're a fighter.
Well, I'll
That's what
have
you
to
get.
address that problem at a later point in time.
That was fantastic. I appreciate it.
Andrew did great, okay?
I didn't
Alright.
say he didn't do great. Just letting him know where I'm at.
Badger, your turn.
Yeah,
I am gonna go shifter because I don't like people getting advantage on me, and now they don't.
Hmm. So your form of shifter prevents people from getting advantage? That's nice.
Yeah, within 30 feet,
Oh, I didn't
as long
know
as I'm
that.
not incapacitated.
What's the form?
It's like a
That's-
badge.
Wow.
It's like a
Yeah,
badge.
That's
or-
a Badger.
Seriously?
I will
Oh, sorry, Jeff, you cut out there. Jeff, you cut out that
I
whole
just
time.
took
Try
the-
again.
I just look a little more badger.
Yeah, more badger. It's sort of like Teen Wolf, but it just badgers
Yeah.
out, you know.
Wow. Nice.
All right, but the hair stays
Uh,
the same. Like his hair is already big
Hmm.
enough, you know.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
Jeez.
do,
cool. What else do you want
I
to do
was,
on your turn,
was
Badger?
asked to wait, but I do really want to finish this guy off.
It's up to you.
I'm like, you want him, or should I just finish him? I'm gonna stab.
Maybe I have a reason.
You
I'm at-
gotta make your choice now. It's your
I would
turn.
really love you to just attack it.
I'm just gonna stab it. Yeah.
All right,
There you go.
stab away.
Yeah. Why leave him alive?
It's a miss.
Poorly.
All right, Susie, your turn.
He's a monk though. Doesn't he get his?
Well, he used his bonus action.
Oh,
to,
just bonus
Yeah.
action to.
to
Yeah,
shift.
got it.
Couldn't have, given you an advantage there if you just waited fucking 1 second.
In my mind's eye, I see Susie walking up and just standing next to the Durgar, sighing heavily, and then
Yep.
shooting it. I'm assuming, or killing it.
Yep. So
Oh.
I
You're
assume that
crossbowing.
Darok still looks worse than Badger.
I don't know.
I'm at
That
half
looks not
that
great.
big, though, just-
They're
just
probably
half.
both not looking great.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will use my bonus action to heal Badger.
Healing word.
Jeez. I clicked it.
It's probably gonna come through twice.
Sometimes it takes a second.
Okay, sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, you go and make your attack as well. Do you want to use
Okay,
Sacred
yep, you
Flame
got it.
or
I'm gonna use my Warhammer.
you want Hammer
Wow.
Bro time?
Look at that.
Definitely not.
Yep, that's gonna miss.
Try the
that's-
healing word again.
Yeah, try the healing because it shouldn't have come like.
Right. Definitely hit it that time.
All right, I'm gonna try
many-
and
how
roll
many
it for
dice is
you.
it? Yeah, thanks.
Here we
I don't
go.
like when you roll things for me.
Maybe it's broken.
Did I
Maybe
break it?
because you changed it.
Did I break it?
Maybelline.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, you need to click on the level. Like a pop-up comes up and it says
I
what
There we
didn't
level.
go.
pop up.
It might be
Nothing popped
it
up.
might be behind things, like if you have things separated.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it is.
there-
It is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all good. So you're gonna heal 10. I gave you the max.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay.
4 + 3 + 3.
Okay. Doing a little better. Getting a little better.
Excellent.
Cool. Now it is Durok's turn.
Okay, so Duroc and Keen both get a little angry look on their faces, and it goes. Duroc says, "Together." He nods, and he unleashes the incarnation of Keen as he accepts that. So I get 2 attacks at advantage.
Nice.
So I hit once,
Yeah.
and then from his position, I hit again.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and then so that doesn't take
Oh.
my bonus action. My bonus action, though, I'm going to close my eyes and say, ancestors bolster my arm, and I will use my second wind.
Wow, you can use that equal to your Constitution modifier.
That's
Wow,
why I chose this.
that's so good. Matt Mercer.
Thanks, Matt Mercer. All right, so second wind.
Yeah, but it's a long rest. It comes back, not short.
It is a long rest, and I mean the thing only has 1 hit point if you can hit it. I just roll a d10 plus my level, so /R1d10 plus 3.
Nice.
I heal 13 hit points.
Oh,
Very nice. All right. Durgar's
fantastic.
turn. You have given this guy has survived at 1 or 2 hit points another round. He is fortunate. He is going to attack Badger again and miss. Oh wait, no, he's at advantage. Oh no, wait, he's not at advantage.
No, he's
'cause-
not.
Yeah, 'cause
Eh.
shifter. Very nice. All right, the other Duragar is going to attack you with his knife, and he's going to miss. And then he is going to yell whispers into
Mhm.
Badger's ear. Giving me another intelligence saving throw, please.
Put this edition with intelligence is instead of wisdom that I've got a hack for.
All right.
Oh.
So you are going to need to move and attack Susie.
Oh no.
Susie's got a good AC. You might get around this.
Yeah,
I'm like your sister by now.
doing so invokes an attack of opportunity from it, which it misses.
Oh man.
But
He
go
has
Oh,
ahead.
that's
another
good.
attack. He already went this round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
he's
can't react
attacking
on your own
you.
turn.
He's attacking you, Susie.
But he already attacked this round. So
No.
how does he get
Yeah.
2 attacks?
It's too bad. Make your attack roll, Badger. The best one you
Suck at
got.
it, Badger.
One
Just
with the
suck at it.
sword.
Hmm.
Try to suck. I said suck.
Oh.
You miss.
You're better than a 16, right?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he doesn't have advantage, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Other
Unfortunately.
Duragar is going to yell at Ander. Ander, make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh dear. You know what? Worst comes to worst, I fail and I flail helplessly at whoever I try to attack. Let's be real. Here we go. Intelligence save.
Oh.
Yep, you make it. All right, now it's going to attack Duroc with its knife. Oh no.
No.
That's the second 20 I've got against Duroc.
Come
Jesus
on.
Christ.
All right, so you're going to take 7 damage from the dagger
Okay.
and 12 damage from the
Whew.
redness.
Ooh,
Oh,
good thing I got all that
man.
healing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that that damage doesn't double because that would be really gross. So I'm not doing
Oh.
that.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
All right, cool. That's all of them. Andrew, your turn.
Oh,
Duroc is getting just destroyed over there.
I was gonna say, I think I know what I'm gonna use my second warlock slot for, and that's another round of cure wounds.
You're actually probably covered in Duroc blood at this point.
Probably. There you go.
Nick- mixed with
Nice.
yellow. Yeah.
That feels good.
and
Mm.
I don't have much going for me as a bonus action, so I will just hand it off.
All right, sounds good. Badger.
Try to put his outsides back on the inside. You know what happened over here? All right, now we're real mad. I'm spending a key point.
Oh,
We're gonna flurry of blows.
Dang.
Oh, what happens then?
he gets to make 4 attacks.
Oh.
All right, 17
oh,
hits.
man.
Not 4 yet, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you kill him.
Push that guy off. Step around over here. Give this guy the second flurry.
11
Yeah.
misses.
And my regular Sevi.
Ooh.
19 hits. Yep. 5 damage. Cool.
Alright.
All right. Awesome. Susie, your turn.
Good.
All right. A little bit of healing word for Duroc.
Woohoo.
Like to cast at level 1.
Nice. Wow. I look fresh as a daisy.
A little like black eye
Just
daisy.
a flower that feels the light.
I wonder what that sort of does to a body where you're just like taking all this damage and then going back up and then dealing
Mm.
Right, the health just sine waves back and forth.
Mm.
I'm gonna attack the one with Badger with a light crossbow.
Okay. That's a hit.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's good. Good
Huh.
damage.
Yeah.
Badger, I thought we were friends.
All right, Duroc, your turn.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead
Sometimes
and
friends stab each other.
unleash the incarnation again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it another time. Eight.
Yeah.
That's a
13's
good
already
incarnation.
13 does not hit.
All right. And then I'm going to use my action surge.
Yep.
For my bonus action to get another attack. 19 hit.
Let's fight
Oh yeah, the 19 does hit. Yeah, I was like, oh, 13 doesn't hit. 7 damage. That kills him.
And then,
Ooh,
sweet.
God.
good.
And then part of the things I can do during my turn that no action required is move this guy up to 30 feet.
Okay.
That's it.
Very nice. Look at that.
All right.
Indeed.
Cool. Proteus, your turn.
All right, I do the thing that I'm afraid is my life now, and I throw a cross. I was really quite a musician once upon a time, I'll have you know.
13's gonna miss.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I probably wasn't even looking.
For those playing the home game, 14's the number. Okay. Cool. Its turn. It screams out at Duroc.
Yeah.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
13?
13?
Hey.
13 makes it. Then it's going to stab Badger and hit. Badger, you're going to take 7 dagger damage and 7 mind poison damage.
Mind poison.
Or psionic, as
Right.
it were.
Jello.
Jello.
Jello burn.
Yep. All right. Back to the top of the order. Badger.
Oh, we're getting stabby. Getting
Good.
Well, you got
real
advantage
stabby
now.
now.
You got advantage.
that's
but still miss.
Sneaky.
Yes,
Yeah.
You could roll something other than a 1, just as an FYI.
yeah.
All right. And are you going to roll your other attack, or
Yeah, we'll just
that hits?
yeah.
6 damage. Nice.
Punch.
Okie
I enjoy the image in my head that Badger has been walking around swinging his sword at stuff, and that has been an absolute failure, so he's just resorted to punching everything to death.
Too bad he couldn't double punch.
He could. He could
Punching
if
is
he
the
wanted
only
to.
thing that's worked. Yeah.
That's true, he could, but it would be
But I've never seen it, so I think he has to like hit with a sword and then he gets the punch.
Yeah, you might
Yeah.
start thinking like that his sword is like just a distraction, like he's like sword,
Right.
sword, and then
It's
he
a
pops
feint.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Susie, your turn.
Yeah, you were shocked when he did the flurry of blows and hit punch something first. Never seen that behavior before.
Everyone's doing okay, right? Right.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's miss.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okie dokie. Duroc.
Move there.
Badger, you didn't say anything, right?
What?
Badger didn't say that he was.
He
I didn't
gave you one
notice.
of these, like.
I'm not great. I'm not.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it, so
It's
like
okay.
I can't see Badger's.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Sorry.
Mhm.
I can heal you.
it's
I can
not
heal you,
dire.
buddy.
Yeah, go for it. Do the heal.
Like I don't got everything, but like I can help you.
Yeah. Give him that healing word.
Little Salune protection for you, bud.
Hmm.
I swear I hit it. Oh, I forgot.
You
hit
forgot
the
the
level
level
1.
thing.
Yeah, it's a 2-step process now. You have more than one spell
Mhm.
slot.
play Warlock.
All
Everything
right.
max
Looking
level.
pretty
you don't
good.
have to care.
All right. Cool.
So easy.
Proteus, your turn.
No.
Oh no, wait,
all right,
sorry,
Duroc.
Duroc, you didn't actually attack.
Yep.
You just moved.
Yeah, I
Good.
just moved up there. I'm just gonna.
Oh.
Nice crit.
Ooh.
That's okay. We might just
16.
murder him.
Excellent.
Yeah, that kills him.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Whew.
Cool. Y'all are gonna
All right.
get 14 gold each from the lootening, and we're gonna go on break. Be right back.
Excellent.
Okay.